Hey guys, so I decided to do things a little different today. I've gotten several comments on my most recent videos here recently asking when I'm going to do another reading for Luke and Nick. If you have been paying attention to my replies, you may already know the answer, but for those of you who might not have seen that, I have decided to kind of step back from reading Luke and Nick's energy right now. Maybe in another week, I'll do another reading for them, but right now I really feel like I need to help Luke conserve his energy, especially Luke. Nick some too, because she's got some stuff going on herself. But Luke especially, he is dealing with a lot right now, guys. A lot, and it is very draining. And typically, when I do readings for someone, I do a reading once every maybe like 3-4 months for a person. That's if I do more than one reading for them, and so when I do a reading for them, I'm drawing on their energy, I draw their energy to me, and that's what I'm reading, Now, again, typically once every few months. Now, with Luke and Lukola, however, we've got multiple people on here across all kinds of platforms who are readers, who are pulling on their energy multiple times a week, multiple times a day even sometimes. And that is really, really, really challenging for the person that we're pulling energy from. That is depleting them. We're really just draining them, siphoning off all their energy. And that's, I don't know, I just feel like that can be very reckless to people that I care about. I don't want to do that. And I don't want to add to any of their troubles, even though they might not know that I'm pulling on their energy. I have too much respect for them both to try to and deplete them at this time. Now, I'm going to say this. I don't mean any disrespect to any other reader that happens to feel compelled to do a reading right now. If they're feeling compelled to do a reading, if their energy, their spirit energy is telling them to do a reading, then there's a reason. There's a reason why they're feeling compelled to do that, and I have the utmost respect for other readers and whatever they're getting to their own psyche. I'm sure I'll get that one day here soon too, feeling like I need to do a reading for them. And when that happens, great. But until then, I don't want to do any public readings or anything. I want to limit how much I tap into them, So, on the flip side, I decided what I'm going to do is do a reading for us as fans, as a collective. All of us who love Luke and Nick and who ship them, and I've noticed here recently that there has been a lot of chaotic feelings, a lot of manic feelings and energies that have been going out amongst the collective. And so I just felt like maybe we should do a reading for us. And yes, I am including myself in that. So, yeah, something different. But I hope you will take something good away from this. We got some good stuff in here as well. Some good advice maybe. So let's start. As always, I'm going to start with my decks because I always get asked what decks I'm using. So here we go. First one I'm using is my Intuit Tarot deck. Sorry about the lighting. It's kind of rough in my room a little. I've talked about this one before. I absolutely love it. It's quickly becoming one of my favorite tarot decks. They're absolutely beautiful cards. They're a little bit more on the pricey side, but they are worth it if you are a reader, and even if you're kind of new at it, if this is something you want to do, totally worth the investment. Wonderful company. The women that design and sell these, They're very kind, and I think, yeah, go give them your business, guys. Okay, the next one I'm really excited about. This one here, this is from Anna from Soul Embrace. I really like, I like supporting other readers and whatever endeavors they do, just because it's kind of like a sistership here, you know, like we want to support each other, we want to have each other's backs, and we want to, if somebody has something like this, I want to give them my business. I want to, you know, give them my support, because, you know, and Anna did a wonderful job on this deck. It's absolutely beautiful. And if you are familiar with her readings, which I'm sure 90% of you are, probably 99% of you are. In fact, you guys are the ones who told me about Anna. Like, I learned about her from you guys. So, you know, that's awesome. Like, you guys have my gratitude for that. But yeah, I mean, if you watched her reading, she uses her own deck, and they're fantastic cards, and I'm really growing to like them a lot. I've been able to play with them quite a bit. The other one is, the deck that I have here is the Akasha Records Oracle cards. These are great. These are like kind of like messages from the universe type cards. So I pulled a couple of those for us today too. So really lovely. I got these off of Amazon, I believe. Yes, that was off of Amazon. Okay. Oh, and Anna's, you can get hers from Etsy. Okay. Let's get started. So what I got first here is the Eight of Swords. Okay. The Eight of Swords, again, this is for us, guys. This is a lot of the negativity that I was just talking about. This doom and gloom, just crisis moments. I get very manic feelings here. In fact, if you look here, you got the Three Swords. This is all very much the same energy, okay? This is the same stuff. Disillusion, sorrow, depression. This is very manic, okay? This is extremes. And this past week, I saw a lot of that. You know, Luke liked a picture of Antonia's, and the collective lost their minds, okay? And you look here, what do we see? We see turmoil, chaos, anxiety, dread. Anytime Antonia posts a picture, we're all right there just biting our teeth, our nails, because, you know, is he going to like it? Is he not? Is he going to like it? Is he not? And we're putting so much value on that. It's really causing some harm to us all, individually, as a collective. You see here, we've got some karma. We do not want that, guys. We do not want that karma attaching itself to us. And extreme manic mood swings and things like that can definitely draw bad karma on us. There's a lot of confusion that is also taking place. This isn't good. Okay, this isn't good. This is actually kind of scary for fans to be having these kinds of extreme emotions, and it feels very much like a warning to not to allow this stuff to really get to you. Okay, and honestly, I've seen some comments on different social media posts, on even my own videos, some really extreme emotions coming along with this fandom, okay? And people really, I don't know, taking things way too personally, okay? It's not personal, guys. It's not personal, okay? Luke is not choosing somebody over you, okay? It is not personal. Please detach a little bit, okay? Because this makes me worry about us all. It makes me worry about you guys, okay? Like, there's some really unhealthy attachments here. We can't put so much of our own happiness on two people we're not even connected to in real life, okay? So please try to pull back, okay? don't put so much of yourself into this fandom. We don't want that karma attaching itself to us. And this is really, really bad, guys. This is sad, okay? So, you know, and it's the thing is, it's like, this is real emotions. This is real grief. And I tell you what, like Monday, so I'm an empath, guys. I don't know if I've explained anything about my empath nature, but I'm an empath, okay? And I draw on emotions a lot. You may have actually seen, yeah, in one of my past readings, when I tapped into Nicola's energy, I got hit with some of her emotions, and it about floored me, okay? I got really super emotional. And it's because I connect to someone's emotions very easily. And so sometimes when there is a collective like our fandom that I find myself a part of, and the emotions get so out of hand and so up and down, it can be very overwhelming for me. And so earlier this week, I had a really rough time. And I had to spend a lot of time meditating and trying to cleanse myself of potential karma that was attaching itself to me further. Like I had a karma attach itself to me over the weekend due to the reading I did for Antonia. It took me almost a full day to remove that. And then on Monday and Tuesday, I get hit once again, like with this like extreme, you know, energy. And maybe it was also Sunday. Oh gosh, it all blurs together because it was just all like 4 days of just not feeling great, feeling pretty crappy. Because again, being an empath, I'm drawing on those feelings. And it just, I had to turn it off. I had to disconnect. I had to turn on my favorite, like, funny TV show, Psych. I'm a huge Psych fan. And I just vegged out to that, watching Sean and Gus for like a couple days, just to disconnect, try to disconnect from these emotions. It was hard. But honestly, guys, I think as a whole, we need to do this. Okay, we need to do some disconnecting, okay? Because that's not good. Now, let me move on because we have some better stuff in here, okay? We got some good stuff. It's not all bad, okay? First one I want to focus on is the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is a great card, guys. And I really feel like this card might be talking about what we all love, and that is Luke and Nick. Because I want you to look at this. First of all, do you see what it's saying here? It's talking about communications, movement, alignment. These are people getting on the same page, okay? Now, granted, I did not do a reading for Luke and Nick, but regardless, because I'm reading for the fandom, some of them did come through, okay? And that's what I'm feeling just came through. I think they just kind of popped in to say, hey, y'all need to chill out. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's just gonna be okay. Just take a chill. It's gonna be okay. Because look what we got here. We've got some truth coming out, some reflection coming out with the mirror. And they, of course, they mirror each other, their emotions. They're again, look in the mirror. They're on the same page, right? They're getting on that same page. We see a reunion here, reconciliation. We see some hope, balance. Oh my gosh, and we see new beginnings, guys, an awakening. This is fantastic. This is what we're all hoping for. So what we're being told here is that they're getting on the same page. The path that they're on right now is still the path that we've been reading and picking up on. That hasn't changed as of yet. Okay, now, can that change? Yes. There's still free will. It is still a possibility that it could possibly change. You know, like somebody can use their free will to choose something different. But right now, no, it hasn't changed. Okay, it's still the same path, and it is a good path, guys. In fact, feeling like they're finally starting to get on the same page. Okay, now, has any big announcements happened? No. Will we hear any big announcements right now? I don't know. Probably not for a while. But this is showing that they're at least moving in the right direction. So yay, That's something to feel excited about, guys. No feeling all this. Feel this, okay? Feel that. This is great. This is where we want to be, okay? Okay, the next card, the last card I got here is the Fool. Now, the Fool is about new beginnings. It's about leaving old things behind and going down a new uncharted path, okay? Setting out a new adventure. Yeah, being a little bit more carefree. And the first card I got with that is the Shadow. Shadow definitely represents where us as a collective have been, okay? Look at her. Oh, she's in anguish, right? Think about all of this. That's how she's feeling. All of that wrapped up into one horrible feeling, okay? But, we've got good fortune on our side, okay? We see a blessing coming along, okay? And that new beginning, this new charted path, that's definitely very, very much a blessing for us, as well as Luke and Nick. You know, I really feel like they're part of that new journey, okay? Maybe a little of this. So it looks very positive, guys. Now, with this, I also got some more cards that came out separate from these two. We've got the Guarded, the Recluse, and Wisdom. What I'm picking up from this is that Spirit is basically saying, guys, be a little bit more guarded and cautious about the stuff that you believe online, okay? There are a lot of trolls out online right now that are literally just looking for reactions from the fandom, okay? They're going to post things that are untrue, rumors that are untrue. They're going to post, you know, I think of that guy who posted, oh, I just saw Luke in my country, literally no other details whatsoever, just to get a rise out of the fandom, okay? And every last one of us, and myself included to a degree, rose to the occasion. Like, we gave him exactly what he wanted. So what this is basically saying is stop feeding the trolls. Stop feeding them. Don't give them your energy. Don't give them your time, because that's what they like, and they're going to continue doing it, and they're going to do it more and more frequently if you keep feeding them. Just ignore them, block them, move on. Okay. And then we got Recluse here. This is it. Basically being told to try and detach. Try and do some detachment, guys. I'm going to make a recommendation right now, okay? So I'm feeling impressed upon to encourage you guys, take this weekend off. Take the weekend off, guys. And I mean off of social media. Take it off. Take the weekend off from this fandom, okay? Turn off the TV. Turn off your phone, or just at least turn it on silent. Don't pick it up. Put it away. Go outside, okay? Go outside. Go to a patchy piece of earth, grass, wherever you can do it. If you have to go to a park, wherever you need to go, okay? Go outside to some area where you have some grass, you have some earth. I want you to put out a blanket. I want you to sit down on that blanket. I want you to take off your socks, and your shoes and your socks, and I want you to put your feet firmly on the ground, okay? I want you to sit there. I want you to relax. I want you to keep your feet on the ground. This is called grounding, okay? A lot of intuits, people who kind of a little bit more spiritual, we do this a lot. I do this, okay? This helps center yourself and ground you. Mother Earth basically is amazing. There's a lot of energy coming from the earth. And it does some healing. It actually does heal you. It can make your muscles relax. It can make it can actually calm your heart rate. If you have high blood pressure or anything like that, it can actually work miracles. It can take your anxieties and just drain the anxieties right from your body. Okay. So yeah, sit out on the blanket, take a book with you. Don't take your phone. Leave your phone. Okay. Disconnect from your phone a little. It's okay to turn it off. You know, whatever chaos happens over the weekend, trust me, it will be there on Monday when you reopen your phone. But take 2 days off, guys. Take it off. You know, Luke and Nick will still be there on Monday. You know, whatever happens over the weekend will still be there on Monday. But you need to do this for you. You need to take care of yourself, okay? You need to detach and take a little time to really recenter yourself. It's called self-love, self-care, guys, and we need to do that. We need to remember that we are just as important, okay? And I think we forget that. We get so wrapped up in what's happening. We put so much of our happiness and our hopes and dreams in people we're not even connected to. We love them, yes, and we care about them, yes, but ultimately we do not know them. And we need to love ourselves more than we love people we don't even know, okay? And I want to see that for you guys. I want to see it for myself. I don't do it enough. I need to take my own dang advice. But yeah, we need to love ourselves a little bit more. And that's what I'm feeling I'm getting from here, is that as a whole, as a collective, we need to focus on our own self-love, okay? Because I think we have kind of gone a little overboard here recently. And that in itself can be very draining to Luke and Nick as well. I do feel that Luke is an empath, okay? Very much like myself. It explains a lot about his energy. And when we get manic, things start going chaotic online, not only is Luke seeing things online, but he's also feeling that manic energy, and it's draining him even more. And he's already going through turmoil. So I'm begging, please take some time off, not only for yourself, but also for Luke. If you love Luke and Nicola, take some time off and focus on yourself and your own life and your love for yourself and your family. Go ground yourself, bring yourself a little bit of healing, because then you can come back and you can be refreshed and you have a better outlook. You're more positive. You're not, worrying so much. And, you're going to bring back positive energy to Luke and Nicola, because you put out that energy. It's, right now that energy going out is very negative. So what we need to do is kind of recoup and go and bring back positive, healthy energy so that we can replenish their energy with positive stuff. Okay, I hope that makes sense. I really do. I hope you guys feel the love that I have for you right now and what I really want for you, and for me, because I'm included, because this is going to be all around beneficial. And down here, the last card with this is some insight and wisdom. By doing these things, we're gaining some insight and wisdom, guys. This is all beneficial, okay? So, yeah, let's let go. Go get some time off and relax. The last cards are the kind of words from the universe, these Akashic records. And this is what I got here. Reassess. Okay. You're being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. Notice who and what brings you joy and who and what doesn't. It's time for some life cleanup. That's exactly what we were just talking about. It's some time for some self-love and cleaning out the negative energies and replenishing it with positive stuff that we can bring back to this fandom, okay? And ultimately to Luke and Nicola. Be present. Okay. You're ungrounded and spending too much time in your head. Something has caused you to retreat to your mind. It's time to bring consciousness to it so you can resolve it and start living life more fully again. There we go again. We're looking to ground ourselves, guys. We need to ground ourselves. We need to be more in the present and not so much in our own heads, not so much worrying about stuff, not so much going down this path, okay? We want to just focus on the positives and, again, ground ourselves and come back more positive, with better energy. Okay. Before I go, I'm trying to think. There's a few things that I wanted to say, but they're eluding me right now, so I apologize. But ultimately, I hope that you guys will take some positive steps this weekend. Some healing if you are feeling overwhelmed. I'm not saying everybody's going to feel like this. This is as I said, for the collective. Not everybody's going to identify with this, but there are definitely those of us that do identify with this. And for those of us who are feeling a certain way, just know that you are loved. Okay, just know that there is more to life than this. Okay, and it's important to find something in your life that makes you happy, that you can ground yourself in, and that doesn't need to be people you don't know. Okay, it's okay to be fans. It's okay to have love and pray for people and hope for them and rally behind them, but there is a line that needs to be drawn. Okay, and when you are feeling despair and hopelessness, when things don't happen the way that you think they should or you thought they would, like you've put so much of yourself behind this situation, it's time. That's just so unhealthy, and it's so not okay, because you're worth so much more than that. You are worth so much more than that. You are, and it's going to get a little spiritual here, but you are a daughter or a son of God. Okay, that is the most highest praise that you can get. Okay, I'm a person of faith. Okay, I do believe in God. Okay, I pray before every reading, and I am a firm believer that you have a loving Father in heaven who cherishes you and values you. So please put that same love and value on yourself. Okay, if he's gonna love you and put you up there and call you his own, then you should have that same love for yourself. Okay, because you are worth it. You are precious. You are loved and cherished. And I really feel like we all need to hear this, because with this past week, with the crazy, like, manic feelings that have been going through the fandom, I feel like maybe so much of this negative karmic energy here has attached itself, and that stuff likes to tell us that we're not worth it. Okay, but you are. Okay, you're worth more than this. You're worth more than losing yourself. Okay, so please just go and do something for yourself this weekend to bring yourself some joy. Disconnect from the chaos, and who cares if somebody makes a post and somebody likes the post. It's okay. It's okay. You are still loved, and you're still okay. Okay? It's gonna be okay. We already see that it's gonna be okay. So please, please, please take care of yourselves. Okay? Love yourselves, and try and release some of that anxiety that's kind of weighing you down. Again, not everybody, this isn't going to resonate with all of us, but those of you who this does resonate with, you know who you are. Okay? You know who you are, and when you hear this message, you will know that that's for you. Okay? So, and if it's not for you, I ask that you pray for the other people in this fandom who do need that extra love and compassion at this time. Okay? So, all right, I'm going to head off, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend, a lovely night. Guys, stay blessed and bless others. Okay? Take care.